Solving radical equations. Here is a test problem for you. The question is square root of 3x plus 4 plus 9 equals to 2x. You can copy the question, pause the video, solve, and then check with my solution. Okay, let's solve it. So first step is to isolate radical, right? That is the first step. So let's do that. That means we'll take away 9 from both the sides, and then we can write this radical as 3x plus 4 equals to 2x minus 9. So that is the first step to solve. Now we can square both sides, right? So let's square both sides. So when you square it, you get 3x plus 4 whole square, right? So square root of 3x plus 4 whole square equals to square of 2x minus 9. So that gives us 3x plus 4 on the left, and we'll square it. So we'll have 4x squared minus 2 times 2x times 9, that means 4 times 9, 36, x plus 9 square, which is 81. Now we need to solve for x. So let's bring all the terms together. So we get 4x squared minus 36x. We have 3x here, so which will go to that side as minus 3x plus 81 minus 4 equals to 0. So that gives us 4x squared minus 39x, and 81 minus 4 is plus 77, which is equals to 0. Now we need to factor this equation. Now to factor this equation, what we can use is the technique which I follow so much. We need product P times Q as 4 times 77, right? And when we add two numbers, we want minus 39 when we add. Now what are those two numbers? To figure it out, let's find factors of these numbers. So the factors of these numbers are 7 and 11, and this is 2 and 2. Now what combination can give us sum of minus 39? Now both should be negative since the product is positive and the sum is negative. So clearly we have a combination, and that is 7 times 4 is 28 minus sign, and 11 with a minus sign. So then we do get sum as minus 39, right? So that is going to help us to factorize, and let us use this factor and factorize this term. So we get 4x squared, and we can split 39 as minus 28 x and minus 11x plus 77 equals to 0. So that will help us to factorize. Let's take it to this side. Now we'll take common factor between 4 and 28 is 4 itself. So we'll have 4x. So let me write this as 4x, and we are left with x minus 7. And on this side we can take 11 as common. So minus 11 is better, and we get x minus 7 equals to 0. Now x minus 7 is common, so we have x minus 7 times 4x minus 11 equals to 0. Now this gives us two solutions, right? So one solution here is that x is equals to 7, and the other is x is equals to 11 over 4. So these are the two possible solutions. At this stage we need to check for extraneous roots. Now there is a small check here also. If you put 7 here, you get a positive number, right? So 7 should work out, correct? But if you put 11 over 4 here, if you put 11 over 4, you get a negative number inside, and you're squaring a negative number, causing an error. Therefore, that should not be a part of solution. So that is kind of a hint for you to really check whether it's the right answer or not. So we are sure that 7 is the correct answer and 11 over 4 is not the correct answer. But still, we will check for it, right? So if you put 7 here, you get square root of 3 times 7 plus 4 plus 9, right, on the left. And on the right side, you get 2 times 7. So it is square root of 3 times 7 is 21, and 21 plus 4 is 25. So get square root of 25 plus 9 equals to 14, and this is indeed 5 plus 9, which is indeed 14, right? So this part is correct. Now how about the next part, which is 11 over 4? Let's substitute 11 over 4 for x. Now if you substitute 11 over 4, you get square root of 3 times 11 over 4 plus 4 square root plus 9 equals to 2 times 11 over 4. Now that gives you square root of 4 common, right? So it is 33 plus 16 plus 9 equals to 11 over 2. Now clearly 33 plus 16 is 49, and square root gives 7, so you get 7 over 2 plus 9, right? Now 7 over 2 is not equal to 11 over 2, and therefore that is not the right solution, right? So we get our answer as only x is equal to 7. Now we know that x equals to 11 over 4 is indeed extraneous root. Correct? So that is how we can confirm that the right answer is x equals to 7. Now let's look back into our solution. So we started with the square root. First step is to isolate the radical, which we did by taking 9 to the right side or taking away 9 from both the sides. Now we can square both sides to solve for the equation. Now when we square it, we incorporate error. You will notice that 2x minus 9 is actually positive for values which are greater than 9 over 2. But for values less than 9 over 2, it is negative. And we are making those negative as positive by squaring and incorporating error. And that is the reason you have to check for extraneous roots. So when we check at the end by solving, we get 2 answers. We do find one of them to be wrong answer, correct? So it's kind of important here to follow all the steps and then solve the equations. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.